The greatest battle in life is not against the outside world, it is against our own minds. Most people surrender to fear, failure, and difficult circumstances. They accept their limitations as permanent and never discover what they are truly capable of achieving. However, there are a few individuals who challenge those limits and unlock the extraordinary strength hidden within them. Can't Hurt Me is more than just a book summary. It is a powerful lesson in mental toughness, resilience, and self-discipline. It teaches us that our true potential is far greater than we imagine. When we stop making excuses and start confronting challenges head-on, even the biggest obstacles begin to lose their power over us. This book reminds us that pain, struggle, and failure are not our enemies. They are our greatest teachers. Those who refuse to run from hardship and instead face it with courage are the ones who transform their lives and achieve greatness. Chapter 1. From Pain to Power. The beginning of mental toughness. Every person experiences pain in some form. Some struggle with financial hardships. Others face emotional wounds, while many carry the burden of failure and disappointment. Most people allow these difficulties to weaken them, but mentally strong individuals use them as fuel for growth. The most important lesson of this chapter is that pain should not be avoided. It should be embraced as a tool for transformation. Just as gold becomes purer through intense heat, human character becomes stronger through adversity. The first rule of mental toughness is taking complete responsibility for your life. As long as we continue blaming others for our failures, we remain powerless. True growth begins the moment we accept that we are responsible for our choices, actions, and future. Pain is temporary, but the lessons learned from it can last a lifetime. Those who learn to endure discomfort develop a level of strength that allows them to face challenges without fear. Chapter 2. Discipline. The secret. Behind an extraordinary life. Motivation helps us start, but discipline helps us finish. Most people work only when they feel inspired, but extraordinary individuals continue working even when they do not feel like it. Discipline is more than following rules. It is the ability to stay committed to a goal regardless of circumstances. When a person learns to control the mind, they gain the ability to control their life. This chapter emphasizes that success is rarely the result of one major decision. Instead, it is built through thousands of small disciplined actions repeated consistently over time. Improving a little every day, showing up when it is difficult, and defeating excuses are the true foundations of achievement. Discipline teaches us that emotions are temporary, but commitment must remain constant. If we depend solely on how we feel, our progress will always be inconsistent. However, when discipline becomes a habit, success becomes an inevitable outcome. Chapter 3. Break your limits. Awaken the warrior. Within. Most people use only a fraction of their true potential. They live inside mental boundaries created by fear, doubt, and comfort. As a result, they never realize how capable they truly are. Within every person lies a warrior capable of overcoming immense challenges. The problem is that very few people are willing to awaken that warrior. Growth begins when we step outside our comfort zones and willingly face discomfort. This chapter teaches that real progress occurs when we do the things that scare us. Fear does not disappear by avoiding it. Fear disappears when we confront it directly. Every challenge we overcome increases our confidence and expands our sense of possibility. With each victory, we begin to understand that our greatest limitation was never the world around us. It was the mindset within us. Once the mind is conquered, very little can stand in the way of success. Chapter 4. The Accountability Mirror. Facing the Truth. One of the most powerful concepts in Can't Hurt Me is the idea of the accountability mirror. Most people spend their lives avoiding the truth. They create excuses, blame circumstances, and convince themselves that they are doing their best. While these excuses may provide temporary comfort, they also prevent growth. The accountability mirror represents a simple but life-changing habit. Looking at yourself honestly and accepting responsibility for your current situation. It requires courage because the truth is often uncomfortable. It forces us to confront our weaknesses, mistakes, fears, and bad habits without hiding behind excuses. Growth begins when we stop pretending. The moment we accept where we are, we gain the power to change where we are going. The accountability mirror teaches us that self-awareness is a superpower. People who can honestly evaluate themselves are far more likely to improve than those who constantly seek validation from others. Instead of focusing on what the world thinks, they focus on becoming better every day. The truth may hurt at first, but it eventually sets us free. Excuses feel good temporarily, but they keep us trapped forever. Chapter 5. Embracing discomfort, the path to growth. Human beings naturally seek comfort. We prefer easy choices, familiar routines, and situations that feel safe. However, comfort has a hidden cost. The more comfortable we become, the less we grow. This chapter teaches that discomfort is not something to avoid, it is something to pursue. Every meaningful achievement requires stepping into situations that feel difficult, uncertain, and challenging. Whether it is learning a new skill, starting a business, speaking in public, or pursuing a dream, growth always exists on the other side of discomfort. The greatest opportunities in life are often hidden behind fear. Many people wait until they feel ready before taking action, but readiness is often an illusion. Confidence is not built before action, it is built through action. Every time we choose discomfort over convenience, we strengthen our character. Every challenge we overcome expands our abilities and increases our resilience. The person who learns to embrace discomfort gains a significant advantage in life because they become willing to do what others refuse to do. Comfort may feel good today, but growth creates a better tomorrow. Chapter 6. Becoming unstoppable. Building an unbreakable mindset. The final stage of personal transformation is developing an unstoppable mindset. This does not mean becoming fearless or never experiencing doubt. It means continuing to move forward despite fear and doubt. An unstoppable person understands that setbacks are part of the journey. Failure is not viewed as evidence of weakness. It is viewed as an opportunity to learn and improve. Life will always present challenges. There will be criticism, rejection, disappointment, and unexpected obstacles. These experiences are unavoidable. What matters is how we respond to them. People with an unbreakable mindset refuse to let temporary failures define their future. They focus on solutions rather than problems. They focus on progress rather than perfection. This mindset is built through daily habits. It is created every time we choose discipline over excuses, courage over fear, and action over procrastination. The strongest individuals are not those who never struggle. They are those who continue fighting even when the struggle seems impossible. An unstoppable mindset transforms ordinary people into extraordinary achievers. Final message. The journey of Can't Hurt Me is ultimately a journey of self-discovery. It reveals that the greatest limitations we face are often self-imposed. The walls that hold us back are usually built by fear, doubt, and the stories we tell ourselves. When we take responsibility for our lives, embrace discomfort, practice discipline, and challenge our limits, we discover a level of strength that most people never realize exists. Greatness is not reserved for a chosen few. It is available to anyone willing to endure the process of growth. The road will be difficult. There will be pain, sacrifice, and moments of uncertainty. But every step forward makes you stronger, wiser, and more resilient. The lesson is simple. Life becomes extraordinary when you stop running from challenges and start conquering them. And when you truly understand your potential, you realize that the world cannot break you because you have already mastered yourself. Can't Hurt Me teaches us that greatness is not something we are born with. It is developed through difficult choices, relentless discipline, and unwavering mental strength. Life's hardships are not meant to destroy us. They are meant to shape us into stronger versions of ourselves. When we learn to embrace pain, practice discipline, and challenge our limits, we unlock a level of potential we never knew existed. This book serves as a reminder that the power we seek is already within us. We simply need the courage to discover it and the determination to use it. You are far stronger than you think. That is the ultimate message of Can't Hurt Me.